This is fantastic. So, what do you think, Mr. Wright? I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all, the victim was murdered in two different places at the same time, and a different suspect was arrested at the other crime scene. Lana! Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed. I hope they didn't hold you too long for questioning. We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though. So how'd it go? It's as Mr. Wright suspects. The police are clueless. Figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain. A plea bargain? What do you mean by that? He agreed that if I told him the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they wouldn't see capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma. But Lana, don't tell me you... Something isn't right here. I don't know what, but it's not right. Much to my regret, I'm as much in the dark about this as they are. Miss Sky. We discovered traces left by a certain person in the police department's evidence room. They belong to Officer Jake Marshall. You found Officer Marshall's traces? Bloodstained fingerprints, to be exact. That's the trump card I have in my sleep today. You do understand what this means, don't you? In order to defend my sister, you're gonna accuse Mr. Marshall? We have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Sky? Do what you have to do, Mr. Wright. Oh boy. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is... I'm afraid you'll have to clarify. It takes 30 minutes by car to reach criminal affairs from the prosecutor's office. The victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time. Well, that's not physically possible, is it? What's more, I heard the victim from Evans' room just disappeared. Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edwards' car. Wow, this is one messed up trial. One of my duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today I'll present evidence relating to the murder at the police department. In so doing, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself. That's what sets Mr. Richard apart. He sounds so on top of things, even though he doesn't know what's going on himself. That's supposed to be an admirable trait? Very well, let the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your first witness of the day to the stand. For its first witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department. The suspect? You mean the so-called murderer? Oh boy. Things are getting wild from the get-go. That's not good. Oh no. Will the witness please state his name and occupation? Yes, sir. I am Officer Mike Meekin, sir. My occupation is, that would be murderer, sir. So you're telling us you're a professional killer? Sir, it was me, sir. I'm the one who did it. I'll never kill anyone again, sir. You gotta believe me, sir. Actually, what we'd like to hear from you is... Sir, I'm what you would call part of the younger generation, sir. A person whose actions adults can't possibly comprehend. Please, Mr. Edwards, sir, help me, sir. Officer Meekins? Yes, sir. Give us your report of the crime. Consider that in order. Yes, sir, as you wish. After all, I'm part of the... You can't fault him for a lack of enthusiasm. Crime reports. Although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on a security screen and rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was told, trained to do, when he was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life. Then I did it. After that, I passed out, until another officer smacked me awake. So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you? Do unto others before they do unto you. That's the Meekins family motto, sir. I see, then you fainted and a colleague helped you regain consciousness. Yes, sir. He knocked me upside the head, sir. Very well. The Vince may begin its cross-examination. I need here's more info to work with. Hold it! Mr. Meekins, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not? Yes, sir. I'm in charge of hiring new recruits, sir. Yikes, now there's a scary thought. Evidence transfer was taking place on the day of the crime, which meant many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed. I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir. Blue Badger? Yes, sir. A lovely police mascot created by the head detective, sir. I was to ensure it wasn't broken during the transfer process. That was my sole mission for the day, sir. I see. Sounds like a very, important mission. After the award ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around that Regal located the Blue Badger to the evidence room. Oh, so that's why you went to the evidence room. Tell us, what did you see when you got there? Hold it! In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct? Precisely, sir. I have one right around my neck. So then, your ID number should be listed in here, right? There it is! I found it! This is the one right here. Could you please read us the number? Yes, sir. It's 4989596. That's my number, sir. Let's see. Huh? But the number is shown as being used twice. Please explain, witness. It's no real mystery, sir. The first time is when I relocated Blue Badger to the evidence room, and the second time is when I went to go get him after everything settled down. I see, so it was during that second time when? Yes, sir. That was when I spotted the man on the security screen. Hold it! So you were attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you? I was a knife, sir. A knife! Detective Goodman pulled a knife on you. What happened then? Well, with me charging in on him like that, he looked as surprised as I was. You aren't exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into. That's when I reacted, sir. I saw my arms like an octopus struggling to detain him. That's how I got this gash on my hand. When I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. I grabbed the man by its collar. Hold it! What exactly do you mean when you say you did it? I know I don't look the type, but I'm really into kung fu films, sir. The man let his guard down for just an instant, so I snatched his knife from him. You took his knife? I spun around and performed a disarming maneuver. I made sure to close my eyes like a man. See. He must have been desperate. The next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in a sea of my blood, and then the next thing I knew... Yes? He punched me right in my face, sir! Hold it! About what time did you regain consciousness? No offense, sir, but how am I supposed to know that I was unconscious? Oh, right. According to the report from the officer that woke the witness up, it was about 5:30. He hit me right in the head, too. I woke up crying tears of pain. That's nice. I mean, it's nice that you recovered, that is. When I came around, though, I made sure to finish my mission, sir. Your mission? Yes, sir. The Blue Badger, sir. I returned it to the entrance before things got out of hand. Oh, we can all rest easy now. I believe we now have a fairly accurate picture of what happened. Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man in this officer murdered really the victim? He's got a point. Yes, Officer Meekins? With regard to that, sir, take a look at this. It was sent to myself. Chief Gant delivered to it just me this morning, sir. The chief? Delivered it? What is that? Videotape? Yes, sir, that's absolutely right, sir. Videotape, sir. It contains footage from the security camera in the evidence room. What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape, and was told it had been mistakenly erased. That's quite a mistake. I just do what I'm told, sir. It's the only thing I'm really good at. Looks like communication with the police department is as good as ever. Wait. Why would Officer Gant wait until now to bring that video, tell him to show that tape? Well then, let's have a look! Show us the video of you murdering the victim. Oh, please stop using that word murder, sir. It scares me. A video of a real murder? Just what are we getting ourselves into? Huh. What? Oh, it's 3D? No? That's weird. Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. How can we deal with these unsettling feelings stirred within us? What the hell was that regular piece of plywood? Sir, that is the pride and joy of the entire criminal defense department, sir. It's the Blue Badger, sir. Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly? Yes, well anyway, this tape seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter, someone in the evidence room, and some sort of, activity did take place. Your Honor, instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, the witness's testimony will suffice. Is that alright with you, Officer Meekins? Yes, sir, as you wish, sir! Oh boy. His face can't be clearly seen in the video, but there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. I mean, he opened the locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprint to do. The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir, so it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it. What's this about a fingerprint? Each detective has been given a locker equipped with a fingerprint-activated lock. These locks ensure that each lock can only be opened by the detective it belongs to. Intriguing, that would mean. The victim at the crime scene would have to have been Detective Goodman. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. I don't know where this cross-examination will lead. Everything begins with contradictions. That's where I had to start. Hold it! However, the most important detail is not shown in the video. The man's face. Sir! If I may say something, sir. Please do, after all, you are the one being examined. I don't understand why the man's face is so important in this case, sir. I mean, it was his hand that opened the fingerprint lock. And it was his hand that tried to... My unsettled state can testify enough to this, sir. Yes, you have a point. The footage doesn't lie. That is... Unless the defense can find a problem with it. Mr. Wright, let's check the court record again. There's a problem. Regarding the video contained on this tape, there is one thing in particular that seems rather strange. Strange? This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not be Detective Goodman. What? This video contains such a contradiction? Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I propose with the defense. Point out to this alleged contradiction in the video. You would want me to point it out. Very well, proposal accepted. Let us further inspect this piece of evidence. I will now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us this contradiction you speak of. I have to point out a problem in the video? This is the first time I've ever had to do that. You can do it, Mr. Wright. It's set up so you can fast forward, rewind, or pause the video. Ugh. Yikes. How did this guy ever become a police officer? Please enlighten us. Where is the contradiction that indicates this may not be Detective Goodman? Alright, let's see. The thing that's strange about this video would have to be, this? Hold on a second, I need to use my eye drops. Well, I don't get it. Would you mind if I borrowed your eye medicine? Don't look at me with those blurry eyes. If your eyes get too cheery, perhaps you should think this through again. Now, what do I do? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, wait. Bruh. There we go. The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this. Officer Meekins. Sir, do you mean me, sir? As I understand it, the locker apparatus works like this. When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprint. If the print matches the registered data, light turns on and the lock is released. According to my very limited experience, that's the way I understand it, sir. If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. When the victim reaches for the handle to open the locker, let's rewind to a little earlier. Here, notice the light? What's this? It's already lit. Me at the function. Precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. Oh. Order, what's the meaning of this? It's very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime. But the locker locks are controlled by an electronic lock system. When a door is shut, a sensor is triggered. And that locker is automatically locked. Oh, I know, it must have been broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert in this. It's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor will detect and report any malfunction. Oh well, it just goes to show novices should keep their mouths shut. So then, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation? Me, Your Honor? Yes, why wasn't the locker locked? Me, Your Honor? Yes, well, you see, this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator? Huh? Oh, maybe something like jam the electronic system? Something jam the sensor? Say, there's something else that seems out of place in this video. Yeah, I thought so too. There's gotta be another clue in somewhere in this footage. Very well, let's inspect the video once more. Wait. Wait. Aha! Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the plot I showed you earlier. What's this? Something white fell out of the locker. But sir, it's been my experience that things fall out of doors when doors are open. I often fall out and roll great distances when I open my car door, sir. We can't be sure that the item was in that locker to begin with. What do you mean? Ow. Ow, ow, ow. The sensor triggers when the... Bleh. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door? Inserted? This white thing wasn't inside the locker, it was stuck between the door and the sensor. Oh, I understand now, sir. It's just like my tie. 2 out of 3 times it gets stuck in the door when I oh, Jesus, my... But the object would have to be... Wait, not only that, it would also have to block electrical currents. It would need to be an insulator. Yes, an insulator, but at the crime scene, there just might have been something that fits the description. But sir, by insulating, you don't mean... I think I finally got this figured out. Sorry about that. Ow. Owie, owie, owie. Evidence. Take that! I found this near the locker. A thin rubber glove. But we can't be sure that was in the victim's locker. It has a tag that says SL9 incident. The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker, but that isn't the case. The lit lamp attests to this. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. Is that not so, Officer Meekins? Sir, it would appear so, sir. Order, 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 order. So are we to believe then that the victim whom this witness stabbed in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman? Do not be misled, Your Honor. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? Defense has merely demonstrated the possibility and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this. What? Officer Meekins, please testify about this. Sir, me, sir? I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir. Is this a joke? Very well, begin your testimony. There's one other thing that proves the man was Detective Goodman, sir. In the evidence room, one must use the ID card. One ID card is used as a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had to use his card. ID card. I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor. The ID used at 4:15 is that of the victim. Just before the crime. Yes, without a doubt, this is the victim's ID. However, one thing does strike me as unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due for transferal. Why are there so few people using this room? This particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases. Special cases? Extremely violent cases involving police staff. Just hearing that makes my hair stand on end. Me too, although that doesn't make much of a difference. Right, I see. Now let us move on to the cross-examination. Hmm. Wait. Objection! Wait, one moment, Officer Meekins. I'm not good at waiting, sir. I have the victim's ID card right here. I found it at the crime scene. That makes sense. When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID card. A lost study report? It's only half completed. But it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report. Let me guess. You believe this something is to be his ID card, right? I can't say for sure, but there is a high probability. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card. Order! So now, what does this all mean? It can only mean one thing. It doesn't require much thought. The man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card. That's right. But who could have stolen it? Was it Mike the janitor? Does the prosecution have a response? I have only one thing to say to the defense. Bravo, Mr. Wright. Bravo? Allow me to summarize the defense's argument. At 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime, the man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman. There are two grounds to support this. First, the locker in the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Mr. Wright? Yes. What's he up to? That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is fake, then the murder in the evidence room is also fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instant of the murder. That is... well, I guess that's right. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Only moments ago you seemed content to be pointing a finger around. This isn't good. Well, it seems you finally realized exactly what you've gone to such lengths to prove. Explain yourself, Mr. Edgeworth. The defense has already done explaining for me. The victim in this video is a fake, which means a murder did not take place at the police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime. So the real crime could only take place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The murderer being Miss Lana Skye, the defendant. The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness observed the moment the defendant used the murder weapon. The activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered. Who exactly was the victim Officer Meekins encountered? And where did this person disappear to? However, this trial purpose is to examine the only murder of Detective Goodman. Just so, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, you have to do something, or else Lana... What do I do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this mess? Object! One moment, Your Honor. What now, Mr. Wright? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you've just proven. Of course not. But I am almost walked right into the prosecution's trap. What are you talking about? The cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only. Security video did not show the actual murder. However, it cannot be said that it is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Specifically, large amounts of blood traces were found in the evidence room. The defense demands further examination into the truth of the matter. Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. If this court were to examine this further, other witnesses will be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared? I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecution considered the incident of the police department to be unrelated. You're not prepared any other witnesses in this instance. This just might be my chance. Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to stand. Mr. Wright, do you mean... Your Honor, The defense would like to request a specific witness. Oh? Whom do you have in mind? Someone we have a reason to believe knows the truth. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room. The prosecution requests to hear this person's name before deciding whether or not to comply. Very well then, Mr. Wright. This person whom you would have testify. What is his or her name? Officer Jake Marshall. Why him? I can't let him know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say. The prosecution agreed to the defense's request. Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes of prayer. Very well. The court will take a 30-minute recess while the witness is subpoenaed. Will the prosecution please prepare the witness during the time? We will, Your Honor. Court in recess. There's no stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright? Huh? What do you mean? You called for Jake Marshall. Seems you've figured everything out. I figured out everything, yeah. Lana, you're the one who knows everything. Emma, you always know everything. Why didn't you just tell us? Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you. I don't recall ever asking for his protection. How can you be so cold? Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me? Oh, but not him. There are the bells. Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later. Oh, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? You got a lot of nerve, pal, making a detective run around on duty, and to top it off, you come here and seen happy at people at funerals. Sorry, Detective. You better be, pal. Hey. Hey! I didn't see you there, Miss Sky. That's okay, so have you brought what I asked? Oh! Oh ho ho! Oh ho ho! You mean this, right? I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making my request. My name? Never in a million years what I was you who asked me. But I bother you to bring me the SL9 incident files. I'll need them by noon. Talk about crazy. The SL9 incident? But Lana, that's... Miss Sky was a witness? Take it from me. You don't want anything to do with that serial murders. Oh, what? Now that I've brought you stuff, you're gonna ignore me? Emma, but why is your name in here? What? My name was in there? I don't know. Unless... No, it couldn't be. Lana, this SL9 incident, is that... That's the classification number the police filed it under. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as... the Joe Dark Killings. Oh, well that's a fantastic name! Joe Dark. No, Lana! That's over with! No! Oh. Emma, wait! She ran away. You know what? I just remembered. I gotta be somewhere. Sorry, pal, but I'm out of here. Jake Marshall, Angel Star, Damon Gant, Miles Edgeworth. Not to mention Lana and Emma. You were involved in this case connected to those killings 2 years ago. This can't be just a coincidence. Knowing you, you just might be able to figure out how to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck. I'd better take a good look at this file. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss London's guy. I didn't come back. Allow me to call the next witness to the stand. The officer in charge of guarding the evidence from the day of the crime. Oh, God. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Me, partner? Oh, I'm just a man, the same as you, wandering the trail of civilization. Occasionally helping the elderly cross an intersection when needed. Oh, I know, you're a patrolman! That's my name. If you listen hard enough, you can hear the howling wind call it out. To be exact, it's Jake Marshall. Your Honor, howling wind? I never heard Edward described that way before. Now, Mr. Marshall, let me ask you something. You were in charge of guarding the evidence room on the day of the crime took place. Is this correct? According to the papers, partner. What do you mean? A desperado soul is as balanced as the desert sands. No paper can sum it up. Maybe it's best we get on to this quickly. Please share with us your testimony of the day of the crime. In English. My job was to keep a wary eye on that bone orchard. They said I was supposed to make rounds 3 times a day, but that ain't my style. Besides, the room's protected by 2 security systems anyway. If I remember right, I was at a street-side saloon at the time it went down. I'm just an innocent traveling man, so if you're out of ammo, it's time I hit the trail. I can't say I particularly care for your attitude. I can't say I care for your beard, but you don't see me complaining. Wait a minute. What do you mean by 2 security systems? I mean the security cameras and the ID card reader. I reckon even a cowpoke like you knows about those. Yes, well, what about the fingerprint-activated locks inside the evidence room? Fingerprint-activated locks? What kind of newfangled doohickeys are those? He's not being very helpful. He's not that good with machines or following orders. Everyone's got their weaknesses now, don't they, Mr. Prosecutor? This one seems like trouble. Okay, Mr. Wright, he's all yours. Okay. Oh. Whoops. Ow. Uh... Hmm. Ay, ay. Tell me then. Why are your fingerprints found there? Objection! Officer Marshall, doesn't it strike you as odd? That is, you being called to testify like this? After all, you weren't in the security room at the time of the crime, and yet you dragged me down here. Explain yourself, partner. Quite simple. You left a very large trail behind at the scene. Or, to be exact, a handprint. Huh. Listen real good, partner. Like I said, I'm the caretaker of that crypt. I pay my respects, that is, but I make my rounds about once a month. It's only natural my fingerprints would be in there. I only wish it were, officer. But you see, your fingerprints were covered in blood. Witness, what's the meaning of this? Your bloodstained fingerprints were at the crime scene? The blood was wiped away, however. A luminol test clearly revealed this. Well, Officer Marshall? It seems to me there ain't a person in this room with a head on his shoulders. I take it you have an explanation then, Officer Marshall, about the bloodstained fingerprints. Very well, you may begin your testimony about your fingerprints found at the scene of the crime. Like I said, it's only natural for my fingerprints to be in the evidence room. One of them just happened to be at the same place as the bloodstained handprint. The murderer touched the locker where my fingerprints was by chance. The bloodstain and the fingerprint are completely unrelated. Or didn't you know the murderer was wearing gloves? See, I had nothing to do with it. Although there's room for doubt, life wouldn't be fun with any doubt, partner. Events may now cross-examine the witness. This guy's hiding something, I can feel it. Now's my chance to prove it. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it? Hold it! That's because you, how did you put it, pay your respects once a month? Yeah, that's right. That, and one more thing. That locker happens to be mine. What? What do you mean? I mean what I said. That's the locker I used when I was a detective. The locker I still use. All that's there now, though, is a heap of broken dreams. I see. It'd be strange if my prints weren't all over that locker. Apparently, his fingerprint data was never changed. He must have been using the fingerprint lock without even knowing it. Hold it! How do you know that? I may be a loner, but I still do my job. I keep up on the reports. There was a bloodstain at the scene, thought to be left by the murderer. That's right. It was found on Detective Gumshoe's locker. However, no fingerprints were detected on that handprint. Oh yeah, I think we tried that too. So that would mean the murderer wearing gloves happened to place his hand on top of Officer Marshall's fingerprint. That's the only logical conclusion. Are you starting to get the picture, partner? The picture? The seal of blood. In the desert, it's just food for the buzzards. There's only one reality, and that's this. Security tape? As long as my trail isn't there, you can't say otherwise. This isn't getting us anywhere, sir. Please consider carefully where you're going with this cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, continue testimony, Officer Marshall. Hold it! Hold it! What do you mean by that? You want to tie me to this crime, isn't that right, partner? If so, that video is the only direct evidence you have. But that video is next to useless, full of blind spots. Blind spots? Places you can't see. The camera's panning back and forth, the floor isn't shown. Oh. Hold on. What the hell?
Sorry. Hello?
Oh, hold on. Where? Ah. Shit. I gotta put you in reactive. Hold on. There we go. Are you in a wind tunnel by any chance?
Sorry, I just fixed my mic settings. That's fan.
Nah, it's fine.
It's super loud, even though I have it on the lowest setting. Hold on.
Nah, you're good. It's fine. I get that. Don't worry.
Okay, hopefully that's better.
That sounds better.
That's
You
good.
couldn't leave the room without being caught on tape. We don't have time for your speculations, Mr. Wright. Well, Mr. Wright, if you can show us evidence in this video that indicates Officer Marshall was present, please do so now. I have your evidence right here. It's called my middle finger.
Oh goodness. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
Read carefully, Mr. Wright. Are you meant to... Yes. Now then, let's have another look at the video. I nearly lost my voice doing this stuff. Oh my god.
Have you just been doing this the entire time?
Yes, I've been doing the voices for everyone. Not even kidding.
What is that?
What?
I've never played this game before. What am I looking at? What is that creature right there?
Aha! Bringing our attention back to the security camera is a mistake I'm afraid you'll soon not forget, Officer Marshall. Days are short in Texas and so are our tempers. Could you sum up what you have to say in 8 words or less? Very well. You can clearly be seen in the video. Exactly 8 words. Not bad, partner. The key lies in a certain locker shown in the video. See this cloth that is a white... See this cloth that has the claw sticking out? God damn, every time. Now then, let's rewind the video a bit. God, that thing is creepy. Why would you have that as a why would you have that as a police mascot?
It's staring into my soul.
Oh, the white cloth, it's gone! What's the meaning of this, Officer Marshall? When the crime took place, the white cloth wasn't there. Then it suddenly appeared. There's only one explanation. Officer Marshall, you were in the evidence room at the time of the crime. What's more, you opened your locker when the camera was turned away. Order! Order! It would seem that's the only... Hold your horses. Sorry, partner, but you got the wrong man. So what if my locker was opened? That doesn't mean I'm the one who opened it. The murderer needed to hide something, so he opened the locker and stuck it in. It's not my fault you have to choose mine. Can you not shave with a knife, please? That is very dangerous.
Yeah.
Why is everyone staring at me like I'm a wanted man? Maybe because you did do it. This guy isn't just playing dumb. He really doesn't know. I hate to rain on your parade, but you're the only person who can open that particular locker. Oh yeah, I'll call your bluff. You say open that locker, now prove it. Oh yeah, I'll prove it. I'll prove it. Take that! Yes, it's, fingerprint sensor? I love being able to- I do like voicing, but Jesus, I'm gonna lose my- I might lose my voice.
Do you want me to voice some of the characters?
Yeah, do you mind voicing any of the female characters when they come up so I don't have to do a shitty Sonic impression?
I don't mind.
Thank you. You are saving
You're welcome.
You are saving my throat. No joke. We talked about this earlier today. The lockers can only be opened by the detectives they belong to. What kind of crazy talk is this? Well, Detective Gumshoe did mention something about this. I just don't know about the... So, Sheriff, what do you have to say in 8 words or less? Oh, he's getting... Bro is mad.
His word is no.
I'm so glad I got that screenshot. I am so glad. You could probably see it in the Draco Slayer's channel. That is the perfect screenshot.
What's wrong with this guy?
Basically,
Who'd he murder?
Basically, whenever someone gets caught in these games, they tend to have a bit of a breakdown. If this is a joke, it's the worst I've ever heard. I assure you, this is no joke, Officer Marshall. Now then, please tell us what you were doing in the evidence room at the time of the crime. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
what is he now, a bullfighter? That's right, Officer Marshall. I believe we can figure out the rest from here. We can? Have a look at these floor plans. There is no place for someone to hide in the evidence room, yet Officer Meekins didn't see Officer Marshall. If that's so, then, where is the witness? It seems Mr. Wright has an answer. That's right, the only possible conclusion. Well then, let's hear it. Where was Officer Marshall at the time of the crime? I believe I know. He was right here! He was...
Take that!
Officer Marshall was standing right here. There, but that's where the victim, Detective Goodman, was. Correct, unless the man wasn't Detective Goodman. I believe the victim in the video is Officer Marshall. It was you, dressed up like Detective Goodman. But that's preposterous. Officer Meekins witnessed the detective at the crime scene. Once he saw the man's face, he'd know for sure. Nuh-uh. May I point out... No, bleh. He also testified about the man's correction when confronted. And to there, I asked him to show his cards, sir. But he didn't show. Wait. Something about that officer's story puzzled me. If the man had his ID card, why did he just show it? Yes, he would have needed it to enter the evidence room, so he must have been carrying it. The answer is simple. He couldn't show it. As you can see, Detective Goodman's picture is on his ID card. Oh, I get it. If he showed that, his cover would have been blown. Officer Meekins would have realized the man wasn't Detective Goodman. Do you have anything to say to this, Officer Marshall? You've got quite an imagination, partner. We got a term for that. It's called circumstantial evidence. Circumstantial evidence, he said. Oh yeah, of course the cop would say that.
No. Just admit it.
You gotta do better than that to break a detective, unless you have hard evidence proving I dressed up as the victim. I can't say I particularly care for your uncooperative disposition. I can't say I care for your beard, but you don't see me complaining. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have any evidence? Any evidence proving beyond a shadow of a doubt that Officer Marshall dressed up as the victim? Well? Who am I kidding? I don't have anything like that. I can see the fear in your eyes, partner. Seems you're the one who couldn't take the desert heat. It's obvious he's the one. What can I do? Uh-oh. It looks like your lack of experience has finally been exposed. I'll pass on to you what someone told me when I was just starting out. When you run into a wall with no places to go, return to the basics. The basics. I mean, that would be what Mia used to tell me.
Nick, try thinking outside of the box. His name is Nick?
Phoenix. It's a nickname because he's Phoenix.
Oh, okay. Okay. Makes sense.
Phoenix, yeah. Wait. Or rather, I should look for evidence that came about because he was in disguise. Why do you think this locker was open in the first place? What do you mean? There's no reason for Officer Marshall to open his locker at the time of the crime. Yet he did, despite the chance it might be discovered later, as it has been. Which means he didn't originally plan to open his locker. According to Vince's argument, Officer Dick Marshall dressed up as Detective Goodman at the time of the crime. And after the crime was committed, he opened his own locker for some unknown reason. Maybe he put... But why would he do that? Perhaps the video is the key to our... Oh my god. Very well. Let us take yet another look at this.
Oh, goodness.
Just arrest him already. Please. I can't take it anymore. I'm gonna go supersonic crazy.
How long have we been here for?
The answer is yes.
Oh my goodness.
Do you know the Muffin Man? Because I sure as hell don't.
I do.
Wait. Wait. Ah, the blood. For some reason, you disguised yourself as Detective Goodman and entered the evidence room. I don't know what that reason was. Yet. Yet? However, something unexpected happened. Officer Meekins barged in on you. When asked to show your ID card, you pulled a knife on him. However, Officer Meekins' oof, that's a lot of blood.
Jesus.
And the white coat you were wearing was soiled with blood. A bloody white coat. You couldn't just walk out like that, so you hid the coat in your locker. Not bad, huh, partner? This is getting crazy. Now then, Officer Marshall. Are you ready to tell us the truth? Looks like I underestimated y'all. I hope you're happy now, Mr. Edgeworth. 2 years ago, if you were only half as persistent as you are today, we all wouldn't have to be here now, would we? Officer Marshall, tell the court what you did. All of it. Alright, it seems the time has come. I had to do it that day. I couldn't just stand by and let it die. I stole the detective's ID and dressed like him. I planned to take out the evidence. Excuse me. I knew which areas would be caught on camera. There wasn't any murder in the evidence room at 5:15. Now we press another statement, so the supposed victim was really you. But there's one thing I still don't understand. Large quantities of blood traces were found on the floor of the evidence room. If no one was murdered, then how could that be? Officer Meekins managed to cut his hand. My guess is he's the donor. Ew. Looked like too much blood for that. That's what I'm saying.
Goodness.
So much blood. Hold it! When you say it, you mean... Do you even have to ask, partner? The SL9 incident. 2 years have passed since that case is closed. It was going to completely end up with the transferal that day. Not if I have anything to do with it. That incident's not over. What did you hope to accomplish by sneaking into the evidence room? When a case is closed, only the detective who was in charge of it can look through the evidence. I wanted to have a look at it myself one more time, no matter what the cost. I don't care what anyone says, partner. That case is mine. But Officer Marshall wasn't in charge of that investigation. Why did he care so much about it? That day was my last chance. That's why I... Hold it! Why did you disguise yourself as Detective Goodman? Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
I think I came at a bad time.
Why? Why, Caboose? Caboose, is that you? Why? Because we're in the middle of a murder trial? I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I've been caught in the middle of a murder trial. I mean, what? Who said that? Don't worry about it. So you did it to fool the security camera. And the detective's ID card? I stole that the morning of the incident. So that really was why Goodman started filing out the lost item report. I returned his ID card. I just want to... Bro. I just want to know what's going on.
This guy just needs to admit that
He did it.
he committed the murder.
It was murder! I left it on the floor in the prosecutor's office parking lot. ID card I found was left there by Officer Marshall. So essentially, you managed to succeed despite your lack of foresight. What do you mean, partner? I mean the fingerprint. Activated lock, of course. No matter how well you disguise yourself, you can't change your fingerprints. Normally, that locker shouldn't have opened. So it opened because a rubber glove was stuck in the door by chance? Then Detective Goodman must have opened the locker before Officer Marshall. Hold it! You pulled a knife on Officer Meekins and tried to drive him off? Let's just say I was a little surprised. I only planned on being in the evidence room for no more than 5 minutes. I didn't think anyone would actually come in during that short time. Officer Meekins certainly is a one-in-a-million type of person, mistaking a detective for an intruder in the med. I'll have to think a little more about his raise this year. Oof!
Oh goodness. This guy. Who is this guy? Who is Edgeworth? Why is he just here?
Because he's the prosecutor. Also, his name is Miles Edgeworth, and his father is Gregory Edgeworth. Some of these people have very stupid punny names, like Salmonella, or Lotta Hart.
Salmonella might be my favorite name so far.
The chief of police is named Damon Gant. When did Edgeworth get so much influence? Anyway, he threw himself at me and I ended up cutting him slightly. I'm sorry it had to turn out that way, with me knocking him out and everything. By the way, what happened to your knife? Oh, you mean this one? I don't want to know what to say. What would happen next? Hold it! So you did your research beforehand. Those who go into the desert unprepared don't live long, partner. I didn't think it would make a difference, though. The security tape is raced every 6 hours. If all I had gone as planned, no footage would have been left. However, you bloodied your coat in your struggle with Officer Meekins. If someone was in the security room when I came out, the jig would have been up. I opened my locker and stashed it in there. What was Officer Meekins doing in that time? What else? He was sleeping like a baby. And what you're saying is on that day. Oh wait, oops. Hold it! My throat. But the blood found at the scene certainly indicates a crime took place. What are you, blind? The victim shown on the tape is me, and I'm not dead yet, partner. So you stole the evidence from the locker? Actually, no, I didn't. Why not? When I opened the locker, the evidence was already gone. Wait, what? It's still missing, Your Honor. That's not good.
God.
Someone else saw the evidence. Officer Marshall, may I ask you one thing? Fire away, partner. It's a free country. Just remember, I'm almost free to decide whether or not to answer. Why did you do this? Stealing a detective's ID, injuring a police officer, this is no small offense. Moreover, you're an officer yourself. This will have serious consequences. It can't just be forgiven with a simple cut in salary. Not that salary cuts are ever a valid solution. Like I said, this isn't your case. This is one is mine. And I'll do anything it takes to get an answer I'm satisfied with. Oh boy. Objection! Nuh-uh. What you mean, nuh-uh? Officer Marshall, I think I understand. I think I know why you care so much about the SL9 incident. Sounds like you've been sipping too much cactus juice, partner. I have the SL9 incident file here. The name Marshall is mentioned in here. In a list of murder victims. Neil Marshall. Are you related to this man? Neil Marshall? Yeah, I'm sure you've heard the name. 2 years ago... Wait. He received the same lousy prosecutor award you got. What? A prosecutor? You must be talking about the King of Prosecutors Award. Now I remember. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He handled the SL9 case before I did. That's right. He was killed, and the case fell into your hands. But what's his relation to you? He was my brother. Uh-oh. This is going deeper than I think I'd like to admit. Wait.
It definitely changes things.
Why was his brother murdered? If he was handling the prosecution of the case, then why would his brother be murdered? Especially if the killer was in police custody. Unless someone outside of the...
Yeah, I'm
Wait.
thinking it's like...
What if
maybe...
someone outside of the police... no, not outside of the police. What if someone in the police force was responsible for that, for killing him?
Oh my goodness.
Chief detective at the time. Wait. The group of detectives I was part of worked under them. They were desperate to prosecute the killer. Joe Dark. My brother fought Dark and was killed. That was the first time Dark left behind any evidence. That was all we needed. Oh. He was arraigned and incarcerated. Case was finally closed, at least according to the public records. What do you mean? My brother couldn't have been killed by Joe Dark. I knew my brother better than anyone. No one could have beaten him in a fight. And that's it? That's your reason for your insane actions? There's more to my brother's death than what the records say. No matter how much you try to hide it, you can't fool me. Well, at least some things were certain. Now we know what happened at the police department on the day of the crime. That was the last day the SL9 case could be reopened. Not satisfied with the resolution, Officer Marshall planned to steal the evidence. Disguising himself as Detective Goodman, he entered the evidence room. Officer Meekins confronted him, so he rendered him unconscious and fled. Yes, this mystery has finally been cleared up. No murder took place at the police department that day. The things that happen by chance never cease to amaze. At exactly the same time as the murder at the prosecutor's office, this fake murder was going on at the police department. Chance? It's gotta be more than just that. So if no one was murdered at the police department on the day of the crime, that means the murder in the prosecutor's office parking lot was the real one. Which in turn means only one person could have committed the crime. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye. But wait! A verdict wasn't reached in yesterday's trial. Nuh-uh! Which is why we examined the incident at the police department today. But there's only one reason the defendant was not convicted yesterday. There yet remained the mystery of the simultaneous murder at the police department. Seems to me, this boy's got the draw on you, partner. All the mysteries at the police department have been uncovered. No contradictions remain. The murder took place at the prosecutor's office. The only suspect is Lana Skye. There were no errors in the testimony of this witness, Angel Star. If you have a response, make it on one word or less. Objection! No! Phoenix! No. It's not a good reaction. I rest my case. I object. Oh god. There's no room for doubt. Well done, Mr. Wright. Thanks to you, I didn't need to waste my time. It's proving the alleged murder at the police department. There's no doubt what I proved today is true. The apparent murder on the security camera's tape really was fake. But I didn't realize that would end up proving Lana guilty. Now then, time for the verdict has arrived. This court finds the defendant... Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, God.
Sorry.
You're good. This will give my throat a break, at least.
Your Honor, wait.
Emma?
The defense has an objection. A scientific objection. Right?
Oh, you're doing wonderful so far. I love it. What do you mean, right?
Thank you.
Mr. Wright, are you this girl's guardian? Your Honor, in a sense.
Please, Your Honor. All I'm asking for is a minute of your time.
Oh boy.
Please hear me out. Mr. Edgeworth, please.
I don't want to leave any loose ends. You want a minute? I'll give you 3. Oh boy.
I was kind of in shock. I mean, finding out the SL9 incident referred to the... Yeah.
Now that she mentions it, the names of both Sky Sisters were in that file. That's
But
weird.
that's when I figured it out. I mean, what Officer Marshall was trying to do that day. So I knew his fingerprints had nothing to do with the crime. That left only one thing. The other handprint.
You mean the traces of blood found at Detective Gumshoe's locker? But no fingerprints were found on it, right?
No, but I figured if I examined it scientifically, I'd be sure to find a clue. So, I ran over there and looked at it again.
So did you find something?
No.
Wow. Huh?
Sorry. I guess I'm not much of a scientific investigator after all.
Oh, god damn it. Is that all?
Please don't be mad. I'm just a high school student.
And I'm just an attorney.
But Mr. Wright, those traces of blood are the only clue we have. If we can't find something wrong with them, please, Mr. Wright, you're a professional.
Oh god.
If anyone can save Lana, it's you.
Me? Oh boy. Time's up now then, Mr. Wright. With regard to the incident at the police department, does any reasonable doubt remain? It appears the defense is troubled by the other blood mark. Looking at the floor plans, a handprint was discovered around here. Is there a problem with this? Oh god.
Mr. Wright, I'm sorry, I can't be of more use.
Oh,
But
boy.
still, if you can't find anything wrong with that blood mark, Lana will be...
Please answer my question, Mr. Wright. We don't have all day. Yes, you do. Nobody here's busy. What could could be wrong with that handprint on Detective Gumshoe's locker? Could there be something I'm missing? I object! I object, Your Honor. This handprint left at the crime scene clearly shows a contradiction. The only thing that seems clear is your grasping, Mr. Wright. You've been staring pretty intently at those glow blends. Tell me, is there a problem with them? Yes, this is strange. Take a good look at these floor plans. Something is missing. Missing? You mean something hasn't been drawn on there? Yes, something that, when drawn, will completely change the meaning of the blood mark. I just heard it. There's evidence here. There's gotta be something I can use. The Blue Badger panel! Take that!
Reach.
What about that piece of plywood? The Blue Badger mascot of the police force. Defender of truth, guardian of proof. Oh my... Explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Here we go.
Please look at the floor plans of the crime scene. The Blue Badger is not here. So? So watch what happens when he put him in. This is where he was dancing at the time of the crime. Well? Well, what? Oh! That's right. So long as the Blue Badger is dancing here, it would be impossible to place a handprint at the spot on the locker. What? Oh, we got you. So that means... just exactly what does that mean? It means it can't be done. What are you saying? Blood traces were undeniably found on that locker. Don't look at me. I didn't put it there.
Mr. Wright, think it through scientifically.
Emma? Oh, God.
On that afternoon, Officer Meekins was the one who brought the Blue Badger to the evidence room, right? After he put it down, it would be impossible to leave a handprint on that locker.
That must mean this blood mark was left there before the Blue Badger was brought... Just one moment, I will not allow such far-fetched balderdash in my courtroom. Objection! Nuh-uh!
Far-fetched balderdash.
It may sound... I'm sorry, that's such a wonderful phrase. Far-fetched balderdash.
I'm gonna start using that.
Oh, you should... Well, no, put that on a t-shirt. Far-fetched balderdash. My life is far-fetched balderdash. But it's the only possible explanation. On February 21st in the police department's evidence room, blood was spilled not once, but twice. But how? One time was captured on this tape, taken by the security camera. Is that 3D animation, by the way?
I think so.
The problem is, the other time. Someone bled prior to the struggle shown on this tape. It had to have been Detective Goodman when he was really Wait.
So, he is dead.
Ridiculous. I refute you. Nuh-uh. You're there. The murder portrayed in the security tape has been proven to be a fake. However, that does not explain the blood mark found in the locker. So then, assuming this murder you purport really happened, when did it take place? I demand you show evidence that it proves it occurred. When did the first incident... That... Prior to Officer Meegan's being cut by Jake Marshall, disguised as Detective Goodman, another incident took place in that evidence room? The blood mark on the locker proves this. Very well, and tell us, when did this first incident occur? Proof must be presented. Proof shows when the murder took place. There's only one piece of evidence that could show that. Now then, will the defense please present its evidence, which shows when the first crime took place? Take that! If the crime took place inside the evidence room, then the perpetrator would to have entered the room. In order to do so, an ID card is required. ID card? Oh! The ID card record. There's only one person. Officer Meekins brought the blue badger panel into the evidence room at, let's see here, 4:50 p.m. If the crime took place before that time, then it would be 4:40 p.m. Ah! Miles Edgeworth! Just what have you done? I never figured you would... Nerd boy. Get off the act, witness. Doesn't take a lot of thought to figure out it couldn't have been me. Nope, I ain't getting it. I'm afraid I don't understand either. It's clear from the luminal test that blood was there. However, when the second crime took place, both Officer Meekins and Marshall Phelps noticed blood. That means the blood from the first crime was wiped away by the real murderer. I would have adjusted 10 minutes to murder the victim, carry his body away, and clean up the blood. Unfortunately, that's physically impossible. That would mean the crime must have taken place before Mr. Edgeworth entered the evidence room. Let's look at the chart again. There's only one other card number remaining. I'm not saying all those sevens. Talk about a lucky number. But wait, it doesn't make sense. How could Officer Goodman have entered the evidence room? Since there's no record of his card being used beforehand, he must have entered along with the real murderer. That's the only plausible explanation. He went in with 77777. Oh boy, that's 1 7 too many, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I'm unable to look at the owner of the ID card, at least at present. What? Explain yourself, son. The ID number 777, Captain of Hire, someone who is a so-called executive officer. We don't have the authority to inquire into such a person's identity. What do you mean? I'm not finished talking, Mr. Wright. There is one situation in which we can be granted such authority. If an official charge filed against an area is accepted, an official charge? You're all alike, aren't you, with your cover-ups and your forgeries? That's how the prosecutor's office operates. I take pride in my work, Officer Marshall. I would appreciate it if you would keep your slander to yourself. Slander, is it? Okay, let me ask a question. Yes? No, not to you. To her. The defendant sitting over there. Your own little executive. Oh. Don't be stupid. She's been charged with murder. Of course, we've looked up her ID number. And it's not that.
Please.
Hi. Give me a second. My throat's killing me. Oh my god. I need water.
Are the other two people here?
I'm here.
Hey.
Hello.
Have I ever talked to you before? I actually don't know.
I don't think so, unless you're in another server, but I don't really talk.
No,
to
I don't think I've talked to you before in here.
Nice to meet you then. I just joined today, so.
Stephanie? Oh, then yeah, no. No, that's real. Warlord, are you here?
I don't think so.
I don't think Prunk is here, bro.
I think he's dead. I'm gonna get water though, real quick.
Go get some
Okay.
water. I just wanted to say hi. I have to go. I have a dentist appointment. I'm getting my wisdom teeth taken out.
Good luck.
It's gonna hurt, and I'm gonna be loopy. I'm cooked.
I hate it. Good luck.
I don't know if Draco heard me. Tell him what I said when he comes back.
All right.
All right. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Oh, good lord, it is bad out there. I don't want to go in. I don't want to go out in the rain. I want to stay inside. All I want to know is one thing about that incident. This and that incident? Answer me this, Chief Prosecutor. In that trial 2 years ago, did you really only use legitimate evidence? Do you need to, oh boy.
I heard him fine, Mr. Edgeworth.
Two years ago, I was in charge of the prosecution for that trial. At the time, we...
Occasionally, we felt the powerlessness of the law. At least I did.
Uh-oh.
Lana?
That's not good.
I became a prosecutor in order to suppress crime with the law.
God damn it, woman!
Oh, good. But before I realized it, we were the ones being suppressed by the law.
Double god damn it. Defendant, just what do you say? Oh, we're fucked, aren't we?
Oh my god.
Oh, god fucking damn it. Why does it keep happening? How many times is this gonna happen?
I can't do this.
If I had a nickel for every time I had to deal with some absolute bullshit in this game, I'd have like 5 nickels. Or no, I'd have more than that. I'll ask you again, Chief Prosecutor. During that trial 2 years ago, did you really present all the evidence in court? Can you look me, an investigator in that crime, in the eye and say that you did? Chief Prosecutor, you didn't.
I don't have to, Officer Marshall.
Oh, why don't you answer him?
Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to, in order for him to get the verdict he deserved.
Oh, god damn it.
But Lana, even if it involved forging evidence,
You gotta be yanking my chain here. That's great.
oh
Great.
my god.
See? That's what I'm talking about. No. Oh, no. Oh. Uh-oh.
God, she's a fraud.
Lana's remarks caused such a stir, the chaos in the courtroom could not be quelled. The conclusion of the trial would have to wait until the following day.
She's a fraud.
Ah, like most people in law.
That's true.
It's sad, but it's true. How is Phoenix not... Jesus Christ. How have we not committed any sort of forgery at this point? That's what I want to know.
I'm gonna commit forgery so that we do. I'll be the first.
He'll be the first. Funny.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm sorry for what my sister said.
You should be. You don't have to read it again, but it's... We've been
Never
schmeckledorfed.
heard of an officer of the law committing forgery. That's never happened in the history of
No,
anything.
never.
I didn't know.
How?
I never knew that the SL9 incident was just another name for the Joe Dark killings.
Sounds like everyone's heard about these killings but me.
Lana wanted Dark convicted so badly. That's why she used me. That's why she used what happened to me.
What do you mean, what happened to you? Oh.
It's all there in the file. Joe Dark's last victim was prosecutor Neil Marshall. When he murdered Officer Marshall's brother, he left behind an incriminating piece of evidence.
What did you have to do with those killings, Emma?
On the night prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered, Joe Dark tried to kill me.
What? He tried to kill you? Oh.
Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, was only trying to save me.
Oh, so that means you.
Yes. I was a witness in the Joe Dark trial.
I didn't see that one coming. Wow. Considering how many plot twists are in this game,
I don't trust anyone.
Take a shot every time there's a plot twist.
Oh my goodness, I don't trust anyone in this game anymore.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
We're all evil. It happened 2 years ago. It was right about the time. It was right about this time of the year too. There was a terrible thunderstorm that day, unusual for the season. I was alone in my sister's office. We were planning to eat dinner together when she finished her work. Then suddenly, this terrifying man came bursting into the office. Joe Dark.
Oh. Ah!
It seemed like he was running from someone. He pulled out a knife and screamed at me. I didn't know what was going on. Just then, Prosecutor Marshall showed up.
Jake Marshall's brother. We know this.
Joe Dark tried to take me hostage. But before he could, Mr. Marshall tackled him. Then...
What happened? Oh.
I'll never forget it.
Oh boy.
Lightning struck and the lights went out. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning flashed outside the window, lighting up the officer for an instant.
Oh boy.
But I saw then burned a permanent picture in my mind. I can't...
Oh. That's fine.
It's my bad.
It's fine. It's funny.
I don't remember the moment when Dark stabbed Mr. Marshall.
So you weren't able to testify about that?
No, I was only asked about when I was attacked. That must be why she made up the crime.
Made it up? You mean provided bogus evidence?
The prosecutor's office wanted that guilty verdict so badly. Lana forged the evidence and Mr. Edgeworth used it.
Edgeworth.
Yes, but I'm sure he didn't know anything about it.
Oh, jeez. I call bullshit! We've been duped! Duped!
Nobody in here is trustworthy.
We've been schmeckledorfed.
He couldn't have known he was being given false evidence.
Wait, how do you know you're not...
Even so, that's when it all started. The rumors about Mr. Edgeworth, I mean. It's all my fault. If I could have just testified properly, none of this would have happened.
Oh boy. No, it's true. Even though he may not have known it, Edgeworth really was involved in falsifying evidence.
After that case ended, Lana was never the same. She became cold like she is today.
She must not have been able to face up to what she did, especially not to Emma. Oh boy. Ah yes, make the high schooler recount the murder. What did you see in the instant that crime occurred?
Dark knocked down Mr. Marshall and raised his knife.
Neil Marshall was stabbed right in front of the poor girl.
You're making her relive it. I don't remember what happened after that. Apparently, I passed out. When I came to, Lana was cradling me in her arms.
Poor Emma, you've been through so much.
I couldn't bring myself to testify about that instant. I tried, but the words just wouldn't come out. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good.
2 years ago, you must have been 14!
Jesus! Once it was all over, I made up my mind. I decided that when I grew up, I'd become a scientific investigator. I wanted to be able to fight crime with all my testimonies. And find the evidence to make an airtight case. My goodness. That way Lana would never have to forge any.
I see. I think I'm finally starting to understand what makes Emma tick. But there's still something that bothers me about that crime. There's something that's puzzling me, Emma.
What is it?
You said you were in Lana's office at the time, right?
That's right.
Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Not only that, but he was being chased by a prosecutor?
Oh, there's no mystery there. Joe Dark had been taken in for questioning that day.
Taken in for questioning, you mean by the police?
Of course. This happened at the police department. He tried to run away. Tried to run away halfway through the interview and fled into my sister's office.
Why did he run all the way to your sister's office? God, I just sounded like Elmer Fudd for a minute there.
Because the detective's offices in the questioning room are right across from the elevator.
Across from the elevator? But Lana was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she? Huh?
No, silly. Didn't I tell you? 2 years ago, Lana was a detective.
Wait.
She was the best in the entire force.
Wait. Why would a detective become chief prosecutor in about 2 years?
She was the best in the entire force.
What? That's news to me.
After the Joe Dark case, she was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made chief prosecutor.
Lana used to be a detective? I'd better have another talk with her. So wait, that's weird. Why make her chief prosecutor? That bothers me. Yeah, we've been duped. We've been schmeckeldorfed. Oh boy.
Mr. Wright, it seems I keep causing you trouble.
Falsifying evidence. I didn't think you were the type.
Criminals don't mind playing foul. Why should we?
Because you're an officer of the law?
But Lana, if you're wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty.
Believe
Believe
sorry.
me. You're good. I understand the risks.
Lana, Emma told me about you.
Oh?
About how you were a detective 2 years ago. How the SL9 incident was the reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office.
That's right.
Could you fill me in on the details, especially about that unusual change of jobs?
I suppose you have a right to know, Mr. Wright.
I guess you could say he's
Right,
Mr.
right.
Right to know. A lot of revelations were uncovered at the trial today, not the least of which was the fact that this case is largely connected to another one 2 years ago.
Evidence from that case was stolen. I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be. That trial, it really wasn't fair, was it? I believed in you, Lana. I believed that no matter what happened, you'd always stick to the truth. It couldn't be helped, Emma. At that trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul.
Ooh, well, all the drama aside, the fact of the matter is, at 5:15 there was no murder at the police department.
Tell me it's not true, Lana. What the witness, Mr. Starr, said.
Miss.
Or Miss Starr, not Mr. About you stabbing Mr. Goodman with a knife. Lana, I don't understand. Why won't you tell us?
Oh boy.
Emma, this doesn't involve just me.
I don't think I've ever seen Lana look so phased before.
It's true. I was a member of the police force 2 years ago.
Oh boy.
She was amazing.
Wait. Huh.
They still talk about all the cases she and Chief Gant cracked together.
Chief Gant?
Then he was the vice head of criminal affairs, but he still worked the crime scenes. Damon Grant. Why did I said Grant again? Gant. He was everything I aspired to be. They were the best team ever. They solved crimes before the reports could even be filed.
Emma really idolizes her big sister. But now you're chief prosecutor. What happened?
I always planned on becoming a prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was to gain experience investigating crime scenes, so you could later use that experience in court. Gant's help in the SL9 case was critical in its resolution. After that, he became chief of police and arranged my transfer to the prosecution's office.
Oh, is it not working? Huh. Weird, I was supposed to have a thing show. Oh. Why is it not working? Maybe I should ask more about this investigation that was 2 years ago. Oh, now it works. I don't know if you saw, but whenever someone follows the Devil May... I have a thing that plays the jackpot sound from Devil May Cry.
I haven't played Devil. I want to play Devil May Cry. What do you think? Is it any good?
It's, I mean, at least the North American release for Devil May Cry 3, the normal mode is actually the hard mode for Japan. But if you die enough times, you'll be given a chance to play easy mode.
Oh, so it's complicated, huh?
Yeah, I made it all the way to the final boss, but gave up because it was just bullshit.
Okay, I'll try it anyways, just because.
You might want to play on easy for your sake.
Got it. 2 years ago, I was second in command of the detectives investigating Dark.
Second in command? That means the chief detective was, no doubt, Damon Gant.
Yes, Detective Gant and I shared the same office and the same investigations.
They even had the same office. They were roommates.
They were roommates. We led a team of the best detectives on the force. Detective Goodman, whose case it was, Jake Marshall and Angel Starr. It was the first time Marshall worked with his brother. He was quite gung-ho.
Oh, I've heard of a gun-ho before, but this is new.
Without a doubt, Joe Dark was the serial killer. We asked him to come in for a questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That was when the last murder took place.
When he tried to murder Emma...
Prosecutor Marshall was trying to save me from Dark. You see, the first person who happened upon the scene of the crime was...
Now you tell us. Great.
Detective Gant and Prosecutor Marshall were the ones questioning Dark that day. The investigation was in its final stages when Dark must have panicked. He waited until Gant and Marshall let their guards down, then fled the room. From there, he ran straight to the office shared by Detective Gant and myself. That's where he found me.
So you were the first person to run to the scene, Lana?
It appears so. I was filing, my goodness. I was filing some papers while Gant and Marshall were questioning Dark. When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor and smelled blood.
Oof. 3 bodies?
Prosecutor Marshall, the victim, Emma who had passed out, and the suspect Joe Dark. During the struggle, it seems Mr. Marshall stuck a final blow before he died. Joe Dark had incurred a minor concussion and lay unconscious.
What did you do?
To be honest, I panicked. I picked up Emma, carried her out of the room, and just held her.
Can't blame her, after all her sister must have gone through.
After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest.
Let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SL9 incident?
That's right. Quite a coincidence,
I don't buy it.
What are you saying?
There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved with that incident, just by chance.
But that case was solved 2 years ago.
At least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved.
Officer Marshall. Yes, his actions came as a surprise to me as well. Ever since his brother died, he's changed completely. I guess he wasn't convinced with the ruling against Joe Dark. Life doesn't end with the closing of a case. Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their memories.
That case just might not be over yet. Emma was assaulted by Dark at the police department, right?
Yes, in the office that Damon Gant and I shared. The office that Mr. Gant now occupies by himself, the chief's office.
Maybe we should have a look at the chief's office, the site of the... Oh. Now, I'm not a smart person, right? I'm very much I'm very much balls to the wall sort of deal. But, hear me out. What if Damon Gant was responsible for the murder?
What makes you say that?
Just think about it. He knows the most about this and hasn't really said anything about it.
Hmm.
Howdy, Bambina.
Oh, Mr. Marshall.
Never thought things would turn out this way when I woke up this morning. Caseta theta, you never know where life will lead you, eh, Bambina? I should have known my luck would run out when old Billy dried up this morning.
Billy?
Must be his pet cactus. Say, where are you headed? Just over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation. It's a voluntary appearance. We all know I won't be coming back. Sorry, but you can't go in the evidence room today, partner.
But, Mr. Marshall, why did you do it?
Why do prospectors head west? If ever there was a case I needed to know the truth about, it was this one. Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened? Looks like I won't be getting a steak lunch today. Steak lunch?
Yeah. Final meal. Actually,
Something was fishy about that trial from the beginning. It wasn't just me either. All the detectives thought so. What do you mean, fishy? Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. For example, the murder weapon. Murder weapon? You mean that switchblade knife with the broken tip? That was Joe Dark's alright, but in the initial autopsy report, a question was raised.
a question?
The blade of the knife was not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained? What does that mean? It means there is a good chance that knife was not the murder weapon. However, in the report that was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased. But the facts are still... That case left behind scars on all of us.
The scars that the SL9 incident left behind.
Alright, what about your brother? Talk about your dead brother. I got the looks, but he's got the brains. He was one of the best prosecutors around. I just made detective when he went down. It was our first case together.
How old was he? Your brother?
He was 27 at the time. He was awarded the highest honor that very day. The highest honor? You don't mean... King of prosecutors. Not that again. What are you looking at me like that for? That's an honor for a prosecutor. Mr. Marshall must have really been close with his brother. I'd hope so.
The day the SL9 incident took place. That wasn't the same day as...
That's right. It was the day of the evidence transferal. Interesting. Wait. Same day as evidence transferal. Murder takes place. Am I looking too deep into this? It was drizzling that morning.
Honestly,
And by nightfall there was thunder.
I don't think you're looking too deep into it. Because I'm getting a little suspicious of
The chief of
people
police.
dates. Yeah, and the chief of police and the dates. It's adding up.
Yeah, no, it's weird.
It sucks to be wrong though.
It feels weird. Because it's just pointing. Pointing.
Feels like we're being led on a wild goose chase.
I think you mean a wild bronco chase.
What is a bronco?
An ass.
Oh, yeah.
We're certainly being led on one wild ass chase, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I'm getting suspicious of this chief.
There is something ongoing behind the scenes in that case. We all knew that later. Every detective involved that investigation, save one, was taken care of. They were all fired, except Miss Starr was fired, and I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room. What about Detective Goodman? If they did something to him, too, the commissioners would get suspicious. No, they were careful enough not to be too obvious. Eh? Yeah, that's
Who are
what I
you
want to know.
talking about?
That's what I want to know. Don't get upset, Bambina. I meant Damon Gant and Lana Sky.
Yo, this Damon Gant guy is getting suspicious.
Chief Detective Damon Gant and his second command, Lana Sky. There wasn't a person on that force who hadn't heard of that duo. That case was the biggest step in both their careers. After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right? Yeah, Damon Gant, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. She's never been the same since she left. Everyone who knew her said so. Chief Prosecutor Sky was totally different when she was a detective. Now that he mentions it, Emma said something like that too.
Tell me, what happened to my sister?
Sorry, Bambina, but her secret is too well guarded. I never found out. On a secret? It all started 2 years ago. So there you have it. That's my story. Did you enjoy it, partner? It was certainly enlightening. There's one thing for sure I found out in court today. That boy Edgeworth isn't my enemy. He was the one who used to falsify evidence to get a guilty verdict, but someone else was the one who gave them that evidence and planned everything. That someone is Damon.
Get this guy out of here! This guy is suspicious.
Son of a bitch! I called it! I friggin' called it!
Oh my goodness.
Don't believe me? Well, I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman after today. Oh, did he just...
Yo, it's littering. You're an officer. I
Too
mean,
bad I won't be around to work with you when you become a real scientific investigator. Adios, Bambina. Oh, and he just...
okay. Bye.
Bye. Like, what?
He's gotta go get fired.
I'm pretty sure he's in more trouble than just getting fired.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well,
Ooh.
he's pretty empty today. It's deserted.
Oh my goodness. That must
Hmm.
mean everyone's busy solving crime.
Oh, if you're looking for the others, they're all in the conference room. Thanks. Wow, he actually talked to us. With the prosecutor saying what she did in this decision about what to do about Mr. Edgeworth, not to mention her statement to the media in tomorrow's trial. There's more chaos going on in Thanksgiving. Ooh. I think festive is the word usually used for those.
Sir, we'd like to have a look around Chief Gant's office.
Just head across the hall to the other building and take the elevator to the top floor.
Really? You mean it's okay for us to go in there?
I mean,
We aren't police officers or anything.
hey, you're right. You can't go in there. It's off limits. Now I see where Detective Gumshoe gets his unique charm.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to the chief's office.
Are we?
God really just let us in, huh?
Yep. What? Huh?
Oh god. We are not authorized to be here.
Sir, okay, it's one thing to have a very nice office, but a pipe organ? A pipe organ. That is a genuine... That is a pipe
This
organ.
is very theatrical. What does a police officer need this in his office for?
Chief of police, no less. Hey, look, a computer. Well, where am I?
In the chief's office, silly. At least that's what it said on the door.
Check out that pipe organ. That's real, isn't it?
Hey, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten.
Who does that for Well, okay, no, let's be honest. I'm pretty sure our parents put us through weird curricular activities in kindergarten and stuff.
I don't
Have
even
you-
remember what I did in kindergarten.
Have you
I
ever
wasn't
done...
band up.
Have you ever done any weird extracurricular activities like music or art or anything like that?
I was in soccer in kindergarten.
Oh
That's
God!
really it. I did join
I was the
band.
fat, I was
in
the
middle
fat,
school,
I was
though.
the fat kid in soccer class or gym class.
I kind of hated soccer. I'm not gonna lie,
I don't blame
but I had to
you.
quit it after a year anyway, so I didn't really care.
Oh boy.
I thought I was a genius until they tried teaching. I didn't read
No.
that part. Oh my goodness!
Uh-oh.
I never could remember where C was.
You know, I feel called out. Hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
God!
Oh, she too. Chief Gant. He put that paper he was reading in his desk. So, Mr. Wright, have you been swimming lately? No, I haven't. I've been kind of busy lately. I can appreciate that. I've got my hands full, too, with Mr. Marshall's misconduct and Lotta's provocative statement. Provocative statement? Oh, you mean about the forged evidence? 2 years have passed since that incident. My, how time flies. See that big picture on the wall over there?
Yeah.
That's a picture of Lotta, Neil, and me. The So this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall. We took it to commemorate our work together. Something's not right with this picture. I can't quite seem to put my finger on it. Wait.
What is... Like,
I just noticed something. Hey,
Go ahead.
I just noticed something. You see that jar on the side? Right there?
Yeah!
A jar pieced back together from fragments found at the crime scene. A piece is still missing.
It's oddly
Now, why would that jar be... Huh. Quite queer. Like us.
Yeah. Clear like us.
Anyway, I'd like to reminisce all day, but their matters need my attention. I'm gonna lock up here, so let's go out together.
Oh. But this office, it was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it?
That case has long been since over. There's no need to invent. All the same, we'd still like to have a look around. Perhaps you didn't hear me.
No,
I
this
said
guy
there's no
is
need to
not-
investigate it anymore. Now hurry up and get out.
trust this
I have a
guy.
meeting to attend. I don't trust him either.
You know, I feel like he's a little suspicious.
Oh, just a
Maybe a
little.
little bit more than
In
suspicious.
that case, he did it. He totally did it.
100%. What do you mean?
Chief Gant denied our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there.
You mean like a clue? They let us in only to kick us out.
We gotta go talk to Gumshoe. Is he here? Hey, pal. Detective Gumshoe, were you in a meeting? I was, just taking a breather. My feet hurt.
From sitting so long in the meeting?
Actually, I had to serve everyone coffee. Ooh, that's gotta suck. Imagine
Yeah, they're using him. He's a detective. Where's his respect?
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop. Have any of you seen Mr. Edgeworth? Edgeworth? No. Why do you ask? He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battle is between you two in court. That sounds serious.
Is it because of what my sister said?
That's basically what it all boils down to. That falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood. Yikes. I think yikes is an understatement.
Oh, buddy.
But why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Lana Skye is the guilty party here, isn't she? Dude! Regardless, the prosecutor is responsible for the evidence he presents in court. Not only that, but as you know, there have been a lot of rumors going about Mr. Edgeworth. Those who don't like him have been able to do anything because of his amazing talent as a prosecutor, but now with this... Oh boy.
Are there really so many people who hate him?
In our world, only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only had that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know of making for enemies. Hey, Dick, keep up the good work. Yes, sir. His name is Dick Gumshoe.
Sure.
It seems you don't have
Hold
any
on,
problem
I have to
with
be right
enemies.
back.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack. Actually, I took a look at that file earlier while the coffee was brewing. He seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth. Well, did you find out anything? The only evidence Dark left behind was during his final attack. His final attack, you mean? When he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl. Oh, hold on. Me. It seems Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma was the girl. That's when he let the most incriminating evidence fall. Well, what is it? Let's see. I think it had something to do with the murder weapon. Oh, I forgot. Look, it's all written somewhere in here, okay? His powers of recollection never failed to impress. Oh boy. Joe Doc was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just your run-of-the-mill businessman. Businessman? What made him take to serial killing? One day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car. With his car, so it was an accident? An accident, yes, but it transformed him into an animal. Animal? He killed a man that witnessed. Oh, so he killed him too. And when he was burying the bodies, Darker came upon the scene and was killed as well. Finally turned himself in. Seems he was a pretty careless animal. Of course, this is all conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence. So he turned himself in? Yes, but in the middle of his questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim. Prosecutor Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone who unfortunately was arrested on the spot. The good thing that last witness wasn't killed. That last witness. He must mean Emma. About this. Hey, don't tell me that's... There's a tag attached to it with the label SL9 incident on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of. What are you doing with that? Ever since that case was closed, the knife's been locked away in a locker. It was found in Mr. Edge's car muffler. That's it, now I remember what that incriminating piece of evidence was. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me. What was it, Dick? Quick, before we forget it again. Excuse me. This knife, it was Joe Doc's, wasn't it? That's right. We traced her back to the store he bought it at, and it had fingerprints on it too. No one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right? That's where his luck ran out. When you take out a good look at the knife, you'll see it's broken. You don't have to take a good look to notice that. Yeah, well, anyway, take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found. That's what did him in. Where was it? The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it. Inside his own body. It was found deep inside the stab wound. Did it match Doc's knife? You bet. Down to the last fiber. That's pretty conclusive.
I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
We're almost at the end of this investigation part, and then when I reach the end of this, we'll stop there and continue next time. In a nutshell, that's all I know. Can I ask you one more thing? What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Gant. Not money, but it does concern the Chief. His office is a crime scene, right? It's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered.
The Chief's out now, and his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around if that's okay.
Well, any detective's ID card can unlock the door.
What? Really?
That's not very good security.
Not at all.
I'd be charged with breach of trust.
Breach of trust?
Simply put, I'd be canned. Oh. Sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you.
How about this ID card? It was Detective Goodman's.
That won't work either. The data was deleted the day he died. Oof.
Oh.
So in other words, Gumshoe is our only chance of getting into that office.
I wonder if there's something we could show him that would make him change his mind.
Hypnosis?
Yeah, let's hypnotize him.
You will give me $50. You will
That's not what we're hypnotizing him for.
I don't care.
Okay, well, if you're gonna hypnotize him, I think a little bigger than 50.
You will give me $100.
1,000. You will give me $1,000. Everyone's probably busy looking into what exactly went down in the evidence room. That must be where the detectives are.
We proved in court today that no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime.
Yeah, I thought we were finally making some headway in our case.
But instead it looks like we just ended up making Lana look even more guilty.
Hang in there, Lana.
Oof,
She kind of is.
Well, yeah, considering she falsified evidence, I'd say
Right.
so. By the way, that is a figure of an anime character, or I guess kid show character on his shelf. I wonder if Edward is
Where?
back yet.
Ooh,
Uh,
there he is. It looks like he's writing something.
right over there.
What character is it?
The Steel
Looks
Samurai.
like I thought it looked
Huh?
like a Power Ranger to me.
What are you doing here? Joe was quick to throw that paper on the floor. Tough day in court, huh? I haven't lived the past 2 years with rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me? Did he be like...
Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you.
I swear it slipped out. Did no one hear it? Did you hear it?
I heard it. 100%.
What did I say then?
You said,
You could say it.
oh boy.
I said, did he be like...
Yeah, I heard that.
So what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day. Rude?
Okay, he's a little mad.
Well, no shit. There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. That's what it all breaks down to, and nothing I could do to erase that fact. But you didn't know, did you? I mean, that evidence was falsified. The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. That bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. The police department's error is my error. My responsibility as the prosecutor in charge. That fact remains the same no matter what excuses I might have.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I take pride in my work, so tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a mistake. Now number 5, I never wanna hear you say
I want it that way.
Number 5 murdered my brother. Oh my god, I totally forgot we were doing this. That. Do you get that reference?
I've seen that meme, yeah.
You see, are you up for the trial tomorrow? First last year's trial and now this one. It seems all you do is worry about me. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves.
But Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on the trial.
Tomorrow's the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. I never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this. What do you mean? That list of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. It's only half as long as most lists. That is odd. After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. I may not have been part of the investigation, but at the time there was only one thing on my mind. I'd use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty.
Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time.
Oh yeah, did you hear that K-pop Demon Hunters won an Oscar?
No, I haven't. I haven't even watched K-pop Demon.
It's good.
I need to. Everybody's told me it's good.
I just
So I've
think
been
Goodman
meaning
was
to watch.
murdered. It's good. You were participating in a ceremony of the station, right? I never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one. Same, bro!
Because you were awarded this?
Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony. I finished up at the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department. You finished up at the office? Yes, just odds and ends, clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is until I was asked to take something back.
Take something back?
This.
Oh yeah, Chief Gant asked you to hold on to that, didn't he?
That's a bit odd.
Why? Why are we holding on to this?
Yes, it was a piece of evidence that in a case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office. That's the story we heard yesterday. You came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you? That's right.
Yo, arrest the chief.
I know, right?
This guy is, like, he is a red flag. He is a walking red flag. We need to arrest this guy.
We should arrest the, chief. Wait, why is there a... Huh?
Is that a baseball?
I wonder what he was writing before. Oh boy.
Come on, Mr. Wright. Let's take a look.
Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right there.
Distract him. I'll check it out.
Hey, Edgeworth. Is that Detective Gumshoe out the window there? Oh no! He's falling to the ground! Hold on, first let me see what this girl's doing crawling around my feet. He didn't even look.
What? Letter of...
If you can't read, I'll read it for you. It says letter of resignation. Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean... I'm tired, Mr. Wright. I feel as if something inside me has died. Oh.
Goodness. But Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault.
I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. And the path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. No one else should forgive me either. Uh-oh. I think he's serious.
Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something.
It's a letter of resignation. I wonder if I can use it for anything. Huh.
He's just gonna take it? I mean, shoot, he's not gonna stop us. Think.
Nope. Oh. I guess not. This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gant's office. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself. Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy. Huh.
Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me.
Yes?
The trophy that Mr. Marshall's holding. It's a little different than yours.
Yes, you're right. I remember now. Remember what? That was the official prosecutor trophy used until that time. There's a story behind it.
A story?
Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us? It's simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award's based on. Eh?
Can you explain that to us a little more?
Yeah, really. This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with two characters. The first means halberd, and the second means shield. Have you heard the story? Me. Oh, sure, everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it, though? For Emma's sake. Wow.
You don't know anything.
Just painted on the teenage girl. Long ago in the Kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant, and one day he presented the king with two items. The first was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon. Huh. Wait a minute.
Contradicts itself.
Ah, very perceptive. Then again, you've heard this story before, right? Anyway, as you mentioned, the very description of these items discredited them both. When the king pointed out, the merchant was left speechless, and thus the Chinese word for contradiction was born.
Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and the broken knife symbolize...
Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items. The ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words, but it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion, even if it results in something as ugly as this.
Wow, thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today.
And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe!
Oh my goodness.
That's funny. If that's so, then why were you only given a shield? You'll have to ask Chief Gant. 2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished.
Why?
Hmm.
Why? What's wrong with this guy?
Hmm.
What is he hiding?
Hmm. I'm stroking my beard, trying to get an answer. But all I have is stubble. This is quite queer.
Hmm.
This is quite queer, isn't it?
Quite clear.
Oh boy. Oh god! Oh, hi, Angel. By
Would
the way,
either of you for a £1/4 of roast beef?
Miss Star, I guess she's out of lunches.
You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kind of like the first person who sucked. Oh goodness! To discover milk.
Oh my god!
Why? This is my first impression of you.
By the way, her hat, that's onigiri. Those are rice balls.
Like, are they actual food or is it just a design?
It's just a design, fortunately.
Okay, thank God.
Who would put-
Still, I just don't know. She seems to be strange. Still, I never thought you'd go digging up that case from
She
2
has a
years ago.
squid necklace, by the way. Everyone's trial was
Something
involved.
is wrong with her.
Something's wrong with everyone in this game.
Touche.
Even Emma's got her,
Aren't you forgetting something? You know that little scene I happened to witness?
Oh boy.
No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw.
You are called the cough-up queen, lady.
Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten. And all she
Stars
thinks
hatred
about
toward
is
Lana.
food.
It all dates back to 2 years ago. Oh, now we're playing serious music.
Okay, here we go.
Oh boy.
Joe Dark. That's a name I'll not soon forget.
Everyone seems to know this fucking guy.
We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think it was ever more alive than I tongue-tied. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy.
That's pretty steamy.
Poor old Jake Marshall, though. He must have been going through hell.
You mean because of his brother's death?
They were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed.
It's fine.
Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate.
Her?
Lana Sky, my sister? The best of the best were put on that SL9 case. Of course, they were led by the legendary duo,
God damn, everyone keeps bringing...
Lana and Chief Gant. Yo, get these two fired.
For real.
Why is everything revolving around them? That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up with our investigation. That's why we're so shocked how it turned out.
You mean with the forging of the evidence?
Don't get me wrong, Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in the court was being manipulated. Items our team never found would suddenly appear while other items were kept secret.
Huh.
But you didn't have proof anything illegal was done.
That's weird.
I'm proof enough of what happened.
Uh-huh.
After that case, all of us, save Goodman, were relieved of our duties. Most without even so much as an explanation.
That's odd.
Then Lana Sky transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor. Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor. Nothing's quite as simple as it appears. Huh? Lana Sky was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter.
He was being used? Oh boy, here we go.
Damon Gant and Lana Sky.
Here we go again.
2 years ago, Gant was chief detective and Lana second in command. They were the best. They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they? Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal.
His magnetism?
By that I mean his ability to attract evidence. He produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled.
Incredible evidence, you mean?
Oh yes, there were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him though.
I take it she's talking about forged evidence.
Back then, everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her. Really? Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated anything crooked and always watched out for the other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake. Mr. Marshall? When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would have ever recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating.
This is so weird.
It's like, dude, what do you mean? Like, I'm still stuck on this pawn thing. That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Why did she have to turn so cold after that?
Alright, last but not certainly least, being used. Lana transferred over to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she?
Yes, thanks to Chief Gant's powerful influence. Chief? That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control, and that no one could stand in.
Oh, his way.
His way. The prosecutor's office.
What? You mean that's why Lana was transferred?
If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along. But how could he control Lana?
Yeah.
I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude. There must have been a reason for her change.
At last. I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Star.
You listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been. Keep using food term.
Yeah, that's kind of the point of these characters. They're just weird.
Very eccentric.
Well, we love eccentric characters.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love eccentric characters in video games?
I know I do. I'm tired of looking at that ugly mascot.
I don't blame you.
Just
Oh,
staring
you're
into
back.
my soul.
You're still here? I gotta make 150 copies of these files. Brewing coffee, copying files. Poor guy. He needs a day off. Does he even get a day off? I'm turning into a regular DJ.
You're a DJ as well?
If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey.
Oh, that DJ!
I gotta admire your persistency, but my answer's still no. I'm not even the chief's office, period.
There's got to be something we can do to make the detective change his mind.
I think I have something. Take this! What's this? Crumpled up piece of paper. No way! Mr. Edwards can't be serious. Is he ever not serious? I can't believe they'd push him this far.
Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible.
At first I thought he was as cold as ice. Now I know different. He trusts the detectives. He betrayed him.
Detective.
That's it. I've made up my mind.
But
Here, take my ID card. We can't do that if someone found out.
they wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report.
Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how it turns out, I may be really good as terminated. What? So at least let me do this. For Mr. Edgeworth's sake. Alright, detective. Thank you. Oh boy.
And finally get into the detective's office.
Yep. Or the chief's office, I should say.
Yeah.
Police department, chief's office. Oh boy.
We're in.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Oh boy.
Open sesame. If anyone finds us now,
Detective Gumshoe's a
Detective
goner.
Gumshoe's a goner.
If that
Wait,
happens,
that
I'm
was
counting on you to
violent.
bail me out. Oh god! Ah!
What the hell?
This happens
What's
a
wrong with
lot.
this guy?
Ugh.
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I didn't even know you could slap a ghost. Ah! Detective Gumshoe! What are you doing sneaking up on us like that? I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. So I came too. If you're here, then what's the point of giving us your ID card? Crumpled Gumshoe. Hey, don't do that to my card. Oh my god. I hardly ever get a chance to come in here, so I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now. Oh boy.
You really do want to get fired, don't you?
He does. Not if we're lucky. Now come on, let's see what we can find out. Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this. I've got a bad feeling about this, gang.
Me too.
That desk on the other side of the room, was that your sister's?
Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana on the day 2 years ago.
Is anyone using it now? No, sir. This is entirely Chief Gant's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene. That's a strange reason to leave it there. He leaves it there as warning to anyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time. I see.
So ever since Lana left, no one's ever touches that desk.
No one except Chief Gant and the cleaning lady who's here this morning. Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any clues remaining. Can I ask you something? Sure. You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SLM crime scenes. I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it? Why do you ask? You don't think... Nah, you wouldn't be. No. No, there's no way.
Getting mad
Never
at
mind.
me?
Don't worry about it. Okay, now then, let's take a look around a bit more. Hey, hold on, not so fast, buddy. Huh? What is it? When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal. You just don't let it go at that. It's alright, this guy's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so what's bothering you? You two don't think Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you?
What? Yeah, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him?
Chief Gant, so it's finally come to this.
I think this guy's the fucking criminal.
Perhaps
This
it's
guy
best I
is
don't divulge
100%
my feelings
terrible.
yet. There he goes, ignoring me again.
Definitely this guy.
This is a safe, isn't it? Safe. That word is ripe with intrigue. Okay, if you say so. Hmm. 7-digit.
Is it the sevens?
You know what it is? I have a hunch. Oh, I know. You want to try my birth date? It's... We just ignore him. I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. Wait, do I actually have to touch it? Yo! That's sick as hell.
Might be the seven.
Oh? Bingo.
What number did you enter?
Whose birthday was it, pal? 7777. The final ID card number on that record.
What?
The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered that room that day. You mean... 7...
Oh my god.
I think you're 1-7 shy this time. This can only mean one thing, that's Chief Gant's ID number!
Oh. Wait. Say, anyone care to look inside?
I think we should. Is there any money there? How much is you stashed away?
Look, it's a
A shard from a...
That's not from a cup.
Oh, my eyes just went wide open. Somehow looks...
Oh my goodness. There's something else in here too.
What's this? It looks like a piece of leather cloth. Wait.
Oh, good. This is a handprint, isn't it?
Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. Do you think the chief made up this design?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, it was just a thought.
Is that it? This is all that was in the safe?
Apparently so, it's empty now. Piece of cloth with a handprint on it. And a broken shard from a cup. They look like pieces of evidence. But unless you can prove it, they have something to do with that case. I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here. Right. Now I have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 incident?
Come on, there's gotta be something we can show the detective.
I think I know what I can show the detective.
I'm thinking about that vase.
How'd you guess? Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar? All of us put that back together. Oh, those were the days. It's kind of early to be nostalgic.
Wasn't this jar a piece of the evidence from that case?
That's right. On one of the... Oh... Doesn't this ring any bells? You know, that fragment we just found? In this one? That was in the safe?
Yes, that one. That was in the safe.
Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits.
I think it does.
Here, let me see that shot. I'll take a crack at this. Go ahead, Belle. Show us what a rookie can do.
Mr. Wright, here's some glue.
You just carry that with you.
Of course.
Who just carries glue with them?
Me. Everybody.
Are you actually being serious?
No, but if I was being serious, you would never know. In fact, I could be being serious, and you'll never know.
Aha!
Oh,
There, it fits like a
perfectly.
charm. That, of course, means Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident.
But
Hey guys, get a load of this. What is it? This piece you just attached. It's different from the others.
what?
Wait,
There's a reddish line on it.
a reddish line. That's blood. I don't get it. Why would Chief Gant hide this in his safe? That's... That's quite queer.
Now that weird hand.
Wait. Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to have a look at this. Hey, I know what that is. So you want to take some fingerprints?
That's a great idea, detective.
Alright, go to town, sheesh. What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that? Go ahead, take my fingerprints.
It's not your fingerprints we want to take.
Huh? Come on, this isn't time for jokes. We're talking about the cloth we found in the safe. Oh, I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Geez, where's your sense of humor?
Okay, Mr. Wright, let's check out for fingerprints. Sprinkle the powder on the cloth. And once
Oh boy.
they've been absorbed into the prints, blow the rest away.
What are you, my mom? I don't have to be told a million times. Alright, let's get this over with.
Try to help, man.
Alright, I hate this part. I gotta... be prepared. That's all I gotta say.
Aha. Okay, I'll turn my headphones down then.
Yeah, I actually had to blow. Wait, that sound... Wait,
Oh.
wait,
Hmm.
wait, no.
Got it. Got it.
Wait a damn minute. Ugh. I said... oh my god. Okay, we know who it is.
It's 100% tech.
That's the
Damn
fingerprints.
it, game.
Wait, I wonder, does it match hers? Let's find out.
It doesn't look like.
Nope. No.
No, that doesn't match.
Looks like we're out of clues this time.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but it was inside the chief's safe.
Right,
correct?
along with that shard.
So that
Oh.
means it's got to have something to do with that incident.
The one that happened right here in this room. She's right. We should check the fingerprints of everyone who was in here that day. I see, it's a higher power at work. You just gotta have faith. Alright, it's him, I'm betting. He's 65?
I'd be really surprised if it wasn't him.
Really?
No, that doesn't match.
Wait. Oh, wait,
It's the same dialogue.
wait. Don't tell me.
Ooh, that is suspiciously close. Uh-oh.
No. How can this be? What are Emma's fingerprints doing here? Uh-oh.
Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they?
Huh? Oh, it seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match.
Oh, that's too bad. I thought they'd be Dark's fingerprints.
Psst. You, over here. What's going on here? What are that kid's prints doing inside the chief's safe? Don't ask me. Let's just keep this information from Emma for now. Here, maybe you should hold on to this.
Fuck.
That's not good.
Suddenly I'm suspicious. I can't even trust myself in this place.
You can't trust yourself.
Wow, look at the size of Chief Gant's desk.
Speaking of that, when we were here earlier... Uh-huh.
Hello.
Oh, who goes there? Oh, hi, Faith.
So, the other day, I was choking on my drink, and then I walked by my parents and they're like, "Are you getting sick? Don't come near us." And I'm like, "No, I'm joking."
Oh. Fantastic.
What the fuck? Do they even care?
Yikes. That's messed up.
Oh, look at the policeman.
Huh? SL9 incident? I wonder what this is doing here. Hold on, detective. What did you say?
Did you give him like a weird, like, Italian accent?
I'll be
Last time?
listen, I'll be completely honest with you. Doing all these voices just kind of blurs together. So I'm kind of
Mhm.
just, what's the word? I'm kind of just improving. Is that a word? I
Yeah.
said, I wonder what... No, about evidence lists. Normally they're twice... Oh. Well, shit.
Am I missing something? What happened?
That's right, I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence. Half-sized list of evidence. Oh no.
Eyebrow.
Oh no.
The team must be hiding something about that case.
It would appear so. Well, was that any help? Of course! Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence. That's not very kind of you, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card... Isn't that right, you in the coat? Uh-oh. We didn't think you'd be back so soon. Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. Just then, I thought of a certain detective. Eh? Do you mean me, sir? Now then. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you all to leave. Oh boy.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Oh, you in the coat? Me, sir? Drop off your ID card on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore. But, sir...
What just happened?
Now get out. Yes. Oh, I think Gumshoe just got fired.
No, corrupt police?
Wait.
I've never seen this before.
You're the one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet.
Don't go.
Uh-oh.
Me, sir.
I'd like a word with you. Uh-oh.
But sir, I'm not licensed scientist, investigator yet.
You with the spiky hair, you're free to go. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Mr. Wright.
Oh, spaghetti.
She's a minor. She can't be left alone.
With a 65-year-old man.
Rape. Rape.
I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired. Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this, I never would have said it. Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Gant was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. Hard to believe anyone would keep quiet about it all this time. Anyway, you listen to me? I want to try this movie. Oh, God. Great. After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police want to ask her some questions. Oh, great. Wow.
Am I needed?
This what Dizzy's taking over Lana. No, but I want you to stay to see the end of this one, because I want to see where this goes.
Oh, I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning.
I just want to see where this goes. No use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here.
But I've already told you I can.
No, you're hiding something, woman! What you've told
Wait.
me... Huh?
She wasn't wearing a scarf when they had
Yeah.
pictures of her committing the murder, and she's wearing it right now.
Yeah.
Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman.
You know, I think I finally figured it out. Who is it you're hiding behind those words?
Maya did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. It seems Edgeworth was right.
Edgeworth?
Edgeworth. Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe.
Alright. Keeping quiet. I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual.
What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say? Do you think I'm protecting the person?
Protecting? No. I think afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to do silence.
For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, who I may ask is the person you're speaking of. Don't I supposed to totally frighten of? What is this person's name?
Well, Miss Sky.
Mr. Wright, you are addressing the chief prosecutor. Do not forget your place.
I take it she's not ready to spill the beans.
My apologies. Can you please tell me a bit more about the circumstances?
I can! Showing evidence isn't gonna do me any good now. I gotta get Lana to tell me everything she's hiding. Oh.
Mr. Wright, you're evolving by leaps and bounds. I'm starting to see the hunger in your eyes.
We have to talk to her again. I guess so.
We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective.
Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes?
His crimes?
Both you and Edric will be brought before the Board of Inquiry for what you did, specifically hiding and forging evidence.
Of course, these are serious offenses.
Why is it though that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned?
Chief Dan?
Edward didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly investigated that evidence was you.
Me. I had access because I was second in command of the investigation.
Yes, you, but also one other, Damon Gant.
If you attempt to accuse Chief Dan, you'll need more than just excuses. Show me proof of Chief Dan's false media evidence in that case.
Take that! I just found this in a safe in the chief's office. This jaw piece and this strip of cloth. Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SM9 incident. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him?
Touche, Mr. Wright. As you surmise, I cannot disobey the chief's orders.
We got her! We fucking got her! You fell
Ages.
hook, line, and sinker!
Even if it means being found guilty for murder.
Hook, line, sinker. Why not?
Come on, Mr. Wright, you can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate.
In the murder of Detective Goodman.
Or perhaps I should say follow orders.
Follow orders?
Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate.
What are your orders?
Although I can't tell you the details,
God damn it.
I can say that I was given an order that day.
What? Guys? I think we just came across something.
All I'm saying is, I've never seen police be so
It's corrupt?
lying. Yeah, corrupt. I've never corrupt police don't exist, and this is obviously a lie. Oh, brother.
This guy
This is-
stinks. Just as I suspected.
This is genuinely
Despite
crazy.
what everyone believes, you are not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. Oh no.
I was trying to take the body out of Edward's car.
Excuse me.
The trunk was broken. I discovered the murder weapon while inspecting the body.
The murder weapon? You mean Edgar's knife?
No. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it.
Wait.
I couldn't just leave that knife in him. So I took it out and stabbed him with another knife.
What? That would be Edgeworth's knife?
That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand.
Wait. And that is the reason for the bandage on your right hand?
Yes, it seems that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then he saw me just as I punched the knife in.
Miss Starr. Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly? Ugh.
It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over, but I didn't even want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that by whatever means possible.
So you hid Dark's knife?
The weapon used to have detected was evidence in the Joe Dark case. If word got out, which would, the reporters would have field day with that.
So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it, and enter his exhaust pipe.
Right then I called my sister.
Hmm.
Tell her what happened and to ask to hide the knife that was inside my muffler.
You asked Emma?
I didn't want anyone to know.
That would explain why Emma's so confident about Lana's innocence. Oh.
Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them.
A bad feeling?
The trip is about I received those orders from Chief Jan. First thing I did was make a phone call. Phone call to Patrolman Jake.
To
Marshall.
Marshall? Why would Earth would you call him?
The lead investigator for that incident had been murdered. I wanted the facts to be kept hidden and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. At least I thought I could trust him at the time. I've seen that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escape route of his own.
Oh, you mean...
Not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands.
He disguised himself as Officer Goodman and tried to steal the evidence. Huh.
He had already stolen the ID card. But it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared.
So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room? Huh.
I'm afraid that's all I can tell you.
But Lana. Huh.
You've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as defense attorney and investigator. Now, please, don't get any further in
Tomorrow's trial.
tomorrow.
There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. I've got to get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murderer. And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago. That's to be continued.
McDonald's.
What about McDonald's? Ooh. I could go for some McDonald's.
I need McDonald's or a cheeseburger, fries, man.
Well, we're gonna stop for there, and I will see you all next time. Later.